former director of the State Intelligence Service. Senior DIG Nilantha Jayawardena provided evidence at the Colombo Permanent High Court trial at bar today. The case is being heard by Justices Nimal Balalle, Aditya Patabandige and Mohammad Irsuddin. The witness told court he had received intelligence information from a foreign intelligence source through WhatsApp at 10:30 am on the 4th of April 2019. It was a warning that terrorists may target the Indian High Commission in Colombo along with key places of worship in the country. The witness said he passed on the information to then National Intelligence Service Chief Sisira Mendis, expecting his advice. The former SIS director said he had also dispatched teams to the eastern part of the country to make inquiries. He added he had passed on the intelligence received from a foreign national and another person in writing as well. Senior DIG Nilantha Jayawardena said he had informed the Defence Secretary and the Inspector General of Police of these developments. While providing evidence, he said he received a report from the Chief of National Intelligence, Sisira Mendis. The report said Zahran Hashim had fled to India with the assistance of a powerful senior politician's brother and that he had also been in hiding in Colombo and another area. As the information was unclear, he said he inquired about it from the Chief of National Intelligence, Sisira Mendis, over the phone. Thereafter, he had responded to inform the Defence Secretary of the same concerns. The witness said the Defence Secretary had chaired a National Security Council meeting on the 9th of April. However, he noted that the intelligence information had not been discussed at the meeting. Senior DIG Jayawardena further said he informed the Chief of National Intelligence, Sisira Mendis, about this matter and told him not to hold on to the information as it would lead to a serious issue. The witness said that the Chief of National Intelligence had asked what action has been taken on the information. Justice Aditya Patabandige questioned the witness as to why he did not make an attempt to raise the matter for discussion given its serious nature. The witness said he was unable to request for the matter to be discussed as the information had not been established as credible intelligence. Senior DIG Nilantha Jayawardena said he had submitted a secret report to the then Inspector General of Police on the 31st of October 2017. He said this contained names of 94 people, including Zahran Hashim and the suicide bombers involved in the April 21st attacks. The witness said he requested for an investigation to be launched and for the progress to be reported to him. But he said neither him nor any intelligence officer was summoned to assist in the investigations or to gather information. Senior DIG Nilantha Jayawardena will provide evidence in court tomorrow as well.
A discourse arose in Parliament even today over a written notification supposedly directed to the Minister in charge of the police at the time of the April 21st attacks, Ranjit Madhuba Bandara, by Senior DIG Nilantha Jayawardena, which includes details on Zahran Hashim and other extremists. We reconstructed the churches destroyed by the April 21st attacks, which you conspired to cause. He ended his speech after mentioning of conspiracy behind the April 21st attacks. On the 19th of May 2018, when he was the minister in charge of the police, the head of state intelligence had directed a letter to him requesting him to arrest Zahran Hashim. He has shirked his responsibility, so did many others in charge of defense. Now they speak as if they were born yesterday about a conspiracy behind the April 21st attacks. MP Kottegoda, please grab a pen and paper to write the following dates down as well. The date you mentioned is correct. I was the Deputy Minister at that time. Once this letter was sent in May 2018, an open warrant was obtained on the 3rd of July 2018 to arrest Zahran Hashim. DIG Nalika Silva, who was at the TID at that time, was tasked with arresting him. Once the warrant was issued, he had fled the country. Then steps were taken to issue a red notice. 5 months later, on the 26th of October 2018, the 52-day conspiracy occurred. When we established a government once more after all those matters, we weren't given the Ministry of Law and Order. Nilantha Jayawardena had only directed 3 SIS reports from a total of 12. What did you do to DIG Nalika Silva, who was on Zahran's tail? You cooked up a drama of a presidential assassination, placed Namal Kumar at the center of it, and released a voice recording, throwing Nalika Silva out of his job and imprisoned him. That is how you all afforded Zahran Hashim space to operate freely. Nilantha Jayawardena has been made a state witness instead of making him the wrongdoer. Maithripala Sirisena admitted that Nilantha Jayawardena withheld information. We are well aware of how he is operating. Today there was a tweet. Kanchana Wijesekara and Iraj have been given the task of covering up the attacks. That is commendable. There is a pirate within the presidential secretariat. That is why people like Sudeva and Kingsley can't do their jobs either.
සුදේව මහත්තයයි කිස්ලි මහත්තයයි එකතු වෙලා තමන්ගේ නකුටෙන් නැට්ටෙන් අර ලේන දරපු උත්සාහය වගේ මහමුද යන්න දරනවා වගේ උත්සාහයක් තමයි අපිට පේන්නේ.
Journalists raised questions on the April 21st attacks during a media briefing of the Sri Lanka Podujana Peramuna today.
සිරිල් ගාමිණී පියතුමන් දිගින් දිගටම CID යට කැඳවීම සම්බන්ධයෙන් කතෝලික ජනතාව ප්‍රසාදය පළ කරනවා. මොකක්ද පක්ෂයක් විදියට ඔබතුමාලගේ මතය?
මෙන්න මේකයි අපේ ඍජු උත්තරය.
This is the direct answer. It's not my personal opinion. I'm saying this based on the country's law and the constitution. If either you or me are aware of any critical information, we are bound by the law to reveal it through legal means. It was Father Cyril Gamini Fernando who said he knows something about the April 21st attacks. Therefore, Father Cyril Gamini Fernando and his team must understand that they have to use this as an opportunity to divulge that information.
විදියට මේක බාර ගන්නවා නම් වඩා හොඳයි.
Archbishop of Colombo, His Eminence Malcolm Cardinal Ranjit, expressed these views in Wadua yesterday.
අද අපේ රටේ ඉතාමත්ම භයානක
The situation in the country is quite dangerous. We aren't engaging in politics. We are not acting a drama here. This is not a joke. If we are holding this position, we must move within the people. Senior figures holding positions who knew about the attacks and did not prevent it and went on to make promises to the people citing that they will protect the constitution are now acting as if they are saints. This is what we cannot bear. The officials aren't taking steps to implement the recommendations in the Presidential Commission report. They disregarded our statements, regardless of how much we said that. Is there a reason for it? We have a reasonable suspicion as to whether they are responsible for the attacks. All recommendations of the Presidential Commission must be implemented. If they cannot do that, they must entrust that task with someone who can do it.
එයාලට ඒක කරන්න බැරි නම් අඩු ගානේ කරන්න පුළුවන් එක්කෙනෙකුට හරි ඒක කරන්න බාර දෙන්න ඕන.